guys, today we're going to talk about another subtraction strategy, and it is the crab crawl. We're going to talk about counting back. Crabs, it looks like when you're doing a crab crawl, you're going backwards, you're kind of scurrying. So we're going to talk about the crab crawl. The thing that was similar in addition was counting on. When we snatched that number, the shark snatcher, and we counted on 1, 2, or 3, we're kind of doing the same thing with the crab crawl. We're going to go count back, okay? Y'all ready? So, we're going to find 9 minus 3. So, we would start with the 9. We're going to find the 9 on our number line. How many would we go back?
3.
3, because we're taking 3 away from 9, correct? All right? So we start with 9. So instead of going forward like we did with our shark snatcher, we are going backwards. All right, so we're going to go backwards 3. 1, 2, 3. So what is 9 minus 3? 6. And you can tell that's what we did. We crawled back 3. 1, 2, 3. So 9 minus 3 is 6.
And if you change that minus sign to a plus, the 6 would be in front, then the 3. And then
Because these are our two what? We talked about it in our last lesson. We have a whole and we have part, right. So the 6 and the 3 are 2 parts. Part, and what number is going to be our whole? 9. Very good. The 9 would be our whole. All right, let's look at 8 minus 1. All right, 8 minus 1. So what number will we start with on our number line?
8.
We're going to start with our 8. Very good. So we would circle the 8 or put the 8 in your head, trying to think about it. How many are we going to go backwards? 1, because it says 8 minus 1. So 8 minus 1, I'm going to go back 1, gives me 7. Very good.
Because if there's a 1 line straight, that tells you to
Take away, right? You're taking away. That is called your subtraction symbol. It tells you to take away. Very good. And what is this symbol?
equal.
The equal. And what's that mean? It means that whatever's on this side is the same as what's on this side. Okay? So if I say 8 minus 1 equals 7, that means that that's your answer. You're finding the difference. Does that make sense? Okay? All right, so we start with 8. We crab crawl back 1, because that's what it tells us, and we get our answer of 7. Good. What about 5 minus 2? What number am I going to start with? 5, which is my whole number. I know one part, and I've got to go back 2, right? So I'm going to start with 5. I'm going to go back 2. 1, 2, okay? And I get 3. What are my 2 parts in this number sentence? 2 and 3. What is my whole? 5. Very good. Your whole is always your largest number in your number sentence. All right, 10 minus 3. What number will I start with? 10. Good. I start with 10. How many am I going to go back? 3. 1, 2, 3. So I got 7. What are my 2 parts? 3 and 7. And what is the whole? 10. So do that for me. Part, whole. 7, 3, 10. Okay? My parts are 7 and 3. My whole number is the 10 that I started with. That make sense? Good. Give me a thumbs up if you got that. Awesome. All right. 7 minus 3. What number am I going to start with? 7. So, oops. I'm going to start with 7 and I'm going to go back. 7. 1, 2, 3. What is my 4? That is my answer. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Good job. 5 minus 1. What number will I start with? 5. How many will I go back? 1. What's my answer? 4. So 5 minus 1 equals 4. Good. All right, 5. 4 minus 2. What number am I going to start with? 4, because it is my what? Largest number, or I can say it is my whole number, right? 4. All right, so I Now if I start with 4, how many am I going to go back? 2. So here's my 4. I'm going to go back 2. 1, 2. What is my answer? 2. So 4 minus 2 equals 2. Good job.
It is a double if you.
It is. Look at this one. Is this going to be harder because it's a bigger number?
No.
Not really. What am I going to do? 18 minus 3. What do I do?
Go back 3.
I'm going to find it on my number line. Here's my 18. And I'm going to go back. How many?
3.
1, 2, 3. What's my answer? 15. It's not harder just because the number's bigger.
18 minus 5 is 3.
Right.
15.
Right. So 18 minus 3 equals 15.
There's only one difference.
Just because your numbers get bigger doesn't mean it gets harder. Okay? 18, 1, 2, 3, 15. It's the same as doing it with the smaller numbers, so don't get confused about that. 14 minus 2. What number am I going to start with?
14.
14, right here. How many am I going to go back?
2.
1, 2. What's my answer? 12. Very good.
Minus 2 equals 12.
Good job. 14 minus 2 equals 12. All right? 20 minus 1. 20 minus 1. What number do I start with?
20.
What do I do? What do I have? 19. 20 minus 1 equals 19. Excellent. 11 minus 3. 11 minus 3. What number do I start with? 11. Right here. How many am I going to go back? 3. 11. 1, 2, 3. 8. 11 minus 3 equals 8. Good job. 16 minus 2. What number do I start with? Start at 16. How many do I go back? 1, 2. Alright, so let's read our number sentence together. 16 minus 2 equals 14. Very good. Alright, now we're going to get on Seesaw and we're going to do our subtraction assignment, okay? So you're going to look for the one with the crowd. Good job, guys.